It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Yes, that helps, actually.
It does indeed help a little bit.
And
I may
position?
have...
No?
Well, yeah.
Right now, okay.
Speak a little bit.
Hello, everyone. It's the 9th of February, 2023, and we are back after 2 weeks of pause. Hi.
Hi. I've been busy kind of undoing the stuff I did in the studio for doing the show on Boss Radio. Realized I had all sorts of shit happening here and a problem with the audio on the laptop, and well, you may name it, I probably had a problem with it. So
all sorts of shit.
I did not have a problem with having Boz here, mind you.
Well,
that was fun.
Well, what I know, he will be so pissed at you right now, and he will be totally, I'm not coming anymore, which would be a pity.
Why?
Because he is that type, right? He's like taking it to the heart if you say something like that. No, he's not. That's the point. But anyway, never mind.
I didn't follow at all.
Yeah, never mind that part. Yeah, so anyway, it was nice to have you guys on air the last week.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yep, I heard.
It was, 11 to 2 in the morning or something?
Yes. And I was there all the way. It was just sometimes my mom was louder, but it was all fine.
Yeah, so
it happens.
It's fine. We heard your mom all the way here.
All the way here?
Yeah.
Wow, she definitely has a voice. And yes, sorry for the delay today as well. Now it's been both of us, not only me. So wow, that's yeah.
Could you start? Did you start the relays there? Here?
Oh, I did not.
Do that because I can't load the fucking page on this one for some reason. I don't know.
Wow, that sounds great. This sounds very, very smooth right at the start. Hang on a minute. I did not know. I thought that you started it.
Yeah, I was going to, and then, I didn't.
Okay, so...
I can't get to anything from this laptop.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone on the relays as well.
Hello, hi. So we did an intro and stuff. You will have to go back to YouTube or Twitch and rewatch it if you want to see it. But hello and welcome.
Yes. Preferably YouTube, because Twitch will probably keep the latest, and that's it. And we will do plenty of shows.
We will.
During the next weeks, probably. Because also the Remixer of the Year Awards show's date is out. So it's official now. It's the 26th of February. It's a Sunday, and therefore we will start a bit earlier at 6, right?
Yes, 6 p.m. CET.
Yes. 6 p.m. CET, and don't forget, so it's not 8 p.m. as usual, like usually we join on Thursday at 8 p.m., but it's gonna be 6, so everyone can go to sleep in time when we finish the show.
Yeah, and we haven't seen the results yet, so there's a little bit more work to be done in that department, so we actually don't know how long, or don't even have an estimate of, estimate is round about 3 hours, but it could be 4, could be 2.5, we don't know.
Could be anything.
Anyway, it's Sunday, and thought we might as well start a little bit earlier so people can be well rested for work and whatnot, whatever they do on Mondays.
For work or from work? Well, yeah, for work the next day. Yeah,
whatever they do
mind.
on Mondays.
I guess you didn't update the RKO directory.
I did not have time to do that.
You did not?
No,
okay.
I wanted to get the kind of studio up and running. I thought that was more important.
Yeah, and he's still working apparently.
Yeah, I
every now
have the
and
work
then.
laptop behind me. I'm waiting for an upgrade to go through because, I apparently bricked one of our clusters at work, which obviously is not very good.
That is
So-
indeed not very good.
No. So I am waiting for one of the updates to go through. It's slow work. So I'll be attending to that every now and then during tracks and that sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, right. I have a tendency to choose a 9 minute 9 minute long track as a start. No, probably we won't do that. Not now.
No, just play shorter tracks so we get to the end quicker or something. I don't know how that works.
With shorter tracks, certainly it sounds like it works like that. I think that sounds great. That definitely does. Yeah. And I would say that probably we should.
You would say, yeah.
Yeah. Let's kickstart the show that started a bit like in a cumbersome way with someone who came back to release things on RKO, and I recently chatted with him as well. He's Sound Logic, and the reason why he uploaded
you chatted
everything.
to his Sound Logic.
No, I chatted with him.
Oh, you chatted
yep.
with Sound Logic.
I chatted with Sound Logic recently, and well, you can see the result of him uploading about 12 tracks, like during February so far. So this is awesome, and this will be Thrust from him.
I don't know. I thought I was going to make a different kind of sound, but I didn't.
Well,
Well,
I won't mix this in if that happens.
mix what?
Whatever you did at the end. Anyway, Marcel, did you talk with Slaygon about this? Because he told me that he certainly mentioned this.
Mention what?
Marcel just added, so 2 weekends to get the loft ready and set up my music rig.
Yes.
Seems doable.
Yes.
So you knew about it, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay. You never know with these guys. They are so spontaneous sometimes about so many things. We almost missed our flight once when they were sitting, I think in Amsterdam, when we were on our way. No, it was to Hull.
Yes, to
Yeah,
Hull, but we
I
were,
think-
were in Amsterdam, I think.
Yeah, and
connecting flight in Amsterdam.
yeah, and we only had hand baggages, which means that they can easily leave us there. And the guys were sitting in a pub, and I was nagging them that maybe we should start to go because
Yeah, we found the pub that was like furthest out in the airport.
yes, very talented. And we arrived when
Furthest
almost
out, closest to the gate.
yes, literally almost everyone has boarded, like that was the end of the line, and then we have arrived.
Yeah.
That
So
I guess, yeah.
we were there before everyone had boarded. What's the problem? Me and THC Flatline were in Malmö when we were heading out to Bit Live. I think it was the first one. Yeah, in 2001, I think it was. We were sitting at the pub and talking about all sorts of things, and it was good fun and whatnot. And until we started hearing our names on the announcement thingy speaker systems. Like, oh yeah, maybe we should kind of go to the plane.
Ever so slightly, maybe, on an airport that we never been at, and we had absolutely no idea where is what. So, yeah, but they are very easygoing sometimes about these things. So very glad that Marcel, you know about it. That's great, at least. I knew that you guys are in regular communication, so that was definitely easier to yeah, indeed.
Indeed.
Anyway, anyway, during the past 2 weeks, I have been in Lisbon and I have been in Budapest, so it's been very eventful.
Very eventful.
1 week in Portugal, 1 week in Hungary. What's next? I mean, we wanted to go to Copenhagen as well, but well, I was so dead tired when I returned on like Friday evening. I think it was evening, like not late, maybe it's the evening because we left early because it was one switch in Zurich. So I just said hi to Bottega, but unfortunately just passing by. So, but anyway, yes, it was fun. It's great. If anyone is wondering what place to visit, Portugal is really a perfect place to visit, especially this time of the year. It's not that cold, but maybe if you want to wait for the proper weather to come and not the 10-15 degrees, you still wait for about 2-3 months and then you go. And it's even more lucky when you have a direct flight from wherever you travel, because that one change definitely made us travel for 6-7 hours, which really was the entire day. So way there and way back, yeah, that took like an entire day.
Yeah.
I wanted Slaygon to come by, but he said that too much travel for 3 days. Essentially, it leaves us 1 day of sightseeing. So
if even that.
If even that.
Because you need to wake up as well.
Oh my God, yes, that's the most difficult ever.
At these places, what you do is you wake up in time to go and have the hotel breakfast. And I don't generally eat breakfast, I eat once a day. And that will be like dinner or whatever at like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you go to these places, you go to the hotel breakfast. So you get up, you go have your breakfast, and then you go back to bed.
Yeah, if
Sleep
you can.
it off a little bit.
Yeah, if you can. That's why I find it a really great idea when something, anything like event or conference is timed to 8 a.m. in a hotel, and then I need to have my breakfast at 7, which will never happen. Essentially, I'm not even hungry when I get up. I need 1 hour, so that's definitely an impossible thing to do for me as well.
With Discord.
Yes. Actually, we really need to go to Copenhagen.
No, the last line.
I thought you were referring to Jeroen first. Oh God.
That's what it sounds like when you say that.
Why are you so awful to me? It's horrible. I'm gonna play a request instead of just doing this. Anyway.
It's time anyway.
I0 wants to hear Wobbler. What?
Hello, I0.
Wobbler and Commando, the Train Back from Birmingham remix.
Now, when I was a boy and rock and roll came to East Germany, communists said it was subversive. Maybe they were right. Maybe they were right.
Wobbler Commando, the train back from Birmingham remix. The train wreck.
Train wreck from
Train wreck
Birmingham.
from Birmingham.
All the way home.
How could you travel by train 16 hours? I cannot even imagine you doing that.
Well, it was a thing.
You never did
I didn't
something
have-
like this with me.
Well, is it 1989? Do we
No.
have a little bit of money in our wallets that we
I-
can perhaps fly instead? Because back
Oh.
then, flights were really fucking expensive.
Well,
at
that's
least to
a-
me, from Örebro.
That's a different story, but
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
okay.
had none in 1989.
Does Örebro has airport?
It kind of has a small one, but
No. okay.
only for like propeller planes and that sort of shit.
Okay.
And Saffron says, I took a train from Copenhagen to Bergen once. It took 2 cases of beer. I can imagine. It takes a while.
We should go to Copenhagen. We really should.
Yes,
We
and
are
I also,
planning this.
I already promised Ace that we will. Because he said, come to Copenhagen. I said, we definitely will at some point.
Only because Ace says so. So
Yeah,
that's why we are going.
It's law now.
Yeah, indeed. No, I really want to see that city. Like we are talking about it for so long, and I know we were busy with everything else, but it's like, yeah, that would be so lovely.
Yeah, and get there to meet Qued as well, which you haven't met Qued yet, I think.
Yes, I did, but very briefly because
Oh,
he was
right.
at Hull, so we
Right,
didn't really
right.
get to talk.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. We were at the same pub and everything, and you said like almost next to him.
Somewhere
Right before.
around ish. So yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds exciting.
Yeah, but just go there and say hi to him.
Mhm.
Just hi, and then just go again. Just say,
You
just
also
say
said
hi.
Lagerfeld and Hanna Kapelin.
Yeah, but Hanna Kapelin is probably easier. Lagerfeld a bit more difficult because he doesn't actually live in Copenhagen anymore.
Yeah, I know he moved out to the wild and all of that, but
To the wild.
yeah, to the
Sounds like-
wild.
He moved into the forest. So he's nowadays eating berries and leaves and bark for
No,
breakfast.
it looks like a very decent place from Facebook, at least whatever he posted. But
Yeah,
but it's
a
in the
nice farm.
wild.
It's
Yeah.
it's a farm. It's not the wild.
Well, I call it the wild. Okay,
Well, a
it will.
forest is the wild.
I'm sure there are forests as well.
Not so much where he lives, I think. Because it's
Oh.
mostly farmland and whatnot, so
Okay.
not too much forest.
Ah, damn.
And I think it's an island, and not too big of an island either.
Wild sounded so much better. Anyway, never mind.
Maybe he even has a boat.
And what have you done during those 2 weeks when I was almost unavailable?
I fiddled with things and ordered some things to fiddle with.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's what you do.
I made holes in the wall, and then I patched them up again because it didn't go as I wanted it to.
Well, you live, you learn, right? And you learn by doing.
Yeah, well, I had a really good plan, except it was very, very difficult to test the plan without actually making holes in the wall. Yeah, so I tested it. Didn't work too well.
Yeah, it's difficult to test it without making holes in the wall. Yeah, that definitely reminds me of some website builder systems that are very hard to test when you don't build websites in them.
She's talking about work.
Anyway, it's all good.
Is it?
It's fine, said the dog in the boarding house. No, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, and yes, we can do this. So there you go.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, why are you doing this to me now?
Because you kept looking at that camera, I think.
Well, we are supposed to look at the camera, otherwise
yes, but
people...
that camera is not the one we have on right now. That's that
No,
one.
I did not. Yeah, I know. I did not watch that one.
No, you were looking that way. That's why I switched
I
to
was
it.
looking that way, but it doesn't mean that I looked at that camera.
What did you look at then? What's
I
behind
do
there?
not
The
know.
kitchen
I
is
was
behind there. Okay.
I was just improvising, okay?
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, yes, the thing is, what?
Present. Oh, I see you still have glasses after playing with Boz.
Yes, that's very lucky.
This is the one she was worried about.
No, I wasn't worried about it, but it's like a very, very nice thing, memory from the Buddha Castle Wine Festival. Not really
That
sure if
camera.
anything is visible on it, but it's like,
No,
it's
not.
literally
It's
from
fixed.
there.
Yeah.
And at the wine festival, of course, you enter and then you automatically got a glass to try out like all the wines and stuff. And it's like, it's always a gastronomic experience to go home. I love it. So anyway, I know
what you're
Slaygon is
trying
not
to-
interested.
So what you're trying to say is they have food.
Yeah, they definitely have food
Good.
and drinks. Good food. Really good food, actually. So, yeah, I never can dismiss the kind of, I would say, the bohemic culture of the pubs and restaurants and everything all together there, like in one bunch. I just really love to walk around the city and, yeah, enjoy that part.
So it's unconventional.
Unconventional?
Yeah.
I mean, it is in a way.
Bohemianism. Bohemianism is the practice of an unconventional lifestyle.
Yeah,
Often in the company of like-minded people and with few permanent ties.
I would say that it's like
It
some.
involves musical, artistic, literary, and spiritual pursuits. In this context, Bohemians may be wanderers, adventurers, or vagabonds.
Yeah, it's somewhat like that. I mean, there's something artistic about the mood of these places sometimes, like the ruined pubs and stuff. And I think Slaygon is happy that we are not living there, because otherwise,
I would get fat because she will drag me around every place. Here, taste this. Here, taste this. I'm not
Yeah, I think so.
hungry. Are you sure you don't want more?
We are in Hungary. You need to be hungry. Ha ha ha. Anyway, yes, definitely.
Of course.
What? Why? Yes.
So if we go to Finland, you need to be Finnish.
I need to be finished at least a little bit. Yes. And yes, I want to go
we're
to
done
Finland.
here.
I want to go to
Well, you
Finland
were
as
there
well.
once. You're finished.
No, I'm not finished.
Yes,
I
you are.
barely saw anything from Helsinki. I would
well,
love to see that.
That's not the definition.
What?
You
What?
went there. You're now finished.
God, we need to play some music because
Yes, we do.
yeah, that's not gonna work.
No, it ain't.
Milasoft, the request came through the request Othron as well, not only on Discord, so it's all good. And it's a good one. Matt Gray and Dominator 2 in Game Alacrity.
boom, 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 boom.
It's a really lovely track from Reformation.
Yeah, a bit unusual,
It is unusual.
but quite lovely.
Yeah, indeed. Always discovering new gems. I mean, I heard the albums entirely, but it's so weird that sometimes for the first listen you don't catch everything.
Yes, yeah, like you focus on your favorites on the first round, and
Yeah.
then you kind of drill down into your second favorites, and then the third, and that sort of thing.
That sort of thing. Yes.
That sort of thing.
Yes. I think the time gets close when the next mix needs to happen.
You think?
I think.
And for that, I think we will set up over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
Because why not?
It's so unusual. What if it doesn't behave like we want it to be?
Oh, what's there to behave?
I don't know.
You just worry about your set, I'll worry about that. It's fine.
No.
No! Okay.
Okay.
Don't.
Right. No, I just got this feeling like during the past weeks and all that. Yeah, it's kind of time for the next one. It's been a while. Last autumn,
It was
did
long.
live. So.
Oh yeah, right. Haven't done any after that.
No.
It's true.
No.
It is. Yes, it is true.
Yes, it is very true. And I'm missing it. But there needs to be an occasion because I don't play around for nothing. So that's basically my whole life. Like I take on things that I don't know. I'm not certain yet how I will make happen, but I know that I will make them happen. That's the thing. That's how you learn, right?
Yeah, that's kind of like me with work and all of that. I sometimes get a little bit of imposter syndrome, but in the back of my head, I know I can do it. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's kind of part of the charm of the whole thing as well. That you do certain things that you kind of are not sure you can do, and then you just plow through and do them because you're you.
You pluff through.
Plow through, yes, not pluff.
I know. That's why I'm saying you pluff through.
Pluff through. Oh, I thought you actually said
Yes,
plow
I
through and
really-
just laughed at
I
about
really
your
said
internal joke. Okay.
But yes, that's
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
yeah. But we thought about the same thing at least.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
good. Good.
That's still very funny. The pluff.
Is it?
Oh, but just for the sake of it, play some pluff.
No, not playing some fluff. Maybe
No?
later.
Oh,
We have enough requests right now. Not gonna do that for you.
Not gonna do that.
No. Shargo requested David Filskov and Trust Power.
Yeah, I know I make shit requests.
Sometimes. No.
Sometimes.
No, it's fine. Just kidding. So, David Filskov and Trust Power. This one is featuring Jesper of Press Play on Tape. Press Play on Tape. Press Play on Tape. David Fiaskov. Trust power.
Trust power, yes.
Trust in your power. Motivational evening program with Ziona and Slaygon. We believe in you. Go for it.
Right, go for it. Go
Whatever
for
it
Just
is.
do it.
Yes, you can do it. Anyway. Yeah, like the impostor syndrome you were talking about there. Yeah, I have it too. Like, sometimes I just really have no idea how to pull the things off, and I know that somehow, in the end, everything will be alright, but what will happen in between, I have no idea. I just go with the flow. And yeah, then I realized later on that, yeah, it was probably pointless to be afraid, but I just like to prepare so much, or like to be prepared so much, that, yeah, evening proton, hi, what's up,
Hello.
Finnish gold,
What's up, you fig?
you fig,
Proton fig.
yes, he is
It's a fig full of protons.
yes,
This one is called Satellite 1.
purple motion. And you ask about all of them because you asked what are the background songs. There was
Speakerhjök.
Speakerhjök, yeah, that's the famous TV series music that was first before the SID, but someone created a SID out of it and then it made it to RKO. Technically, nowadays it wouldn't qualify, right? Because this is not what we do.
Yeah. If it's an obscure song or whatever, once it's published and whatnot, it's usually not retracted very quickly. Qued sometimes does his spring cleanings and removes songs like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Right, I guess that works too. And then before that we had Rapture and Pinball Prelude medley, and the second tune of the medley, which I really love. Actually, the whole medley is really great. But back in the days, it's been at least 6 years now, I cut a loop out of it. Yeah, probably we need some update on the background tune library as well shortly. I always plan to do that, but then there are always more important things happening. So once we get there, it will be great. Where are you hiding your glass of wine? It's there. I can see that.
Right there.
He's not hiding it.
It's literally the only place on this table where I can have it without kind of reaching over laptops and shit.
Yeah.
It's right here. And it needs to go underneath there.
And your glass is bigger than mine. I guess that's not a problem.
Usually not, no.
No, it's really, really good actually. Yeah, because I was also partying a little bit last week. I returned. No, last week I was in Hungary. The week before. So I was also partying with
The week before last week?
The week before last week I was partying with my lovely colleagues, yes, and we were dancing. And somehow I just didn't keep track of the drinks, which rarely happens with me, to be honest. But I realized that it might have been a bit too much the next morning when I woke up and I was like sitting at the breakfast, the last breakfast before the flight. And
Is that like the Last Supper?
Yeah, but it was the last breakfast.
Is that kind of why it's depicted the way on the Last Supper? The painting, you know, they're sitting like a V shape because they're going like, oh my god, that's too much, just too much. Have you seen the Last Supper, the image?
No, I haven't.
Oh, let me put it up here.
I mean, I know the painting, but
Yeah, that one exactly. It's like we'll do this and do that. There we go. So here So they're sitting there in the middle going, tapping each other's shoulders, going, oh, what a fucking party. And the dude in the middle is just, oh, dude, I don't know. And the woman is just leaning over, listening to the old guy's stories from last night. And her face is just going, dude, just no, I had too much already. Just no, just go away.
Okay, yeah, we can do this with paintings. We will definitely guess what was behind in the artist's head when they painted it. But yes, it's it was actually, I felt so bad the next morning that I really needed that recovery time, because of course I slept like 4 hours. And I couldn't eat breakfast. Like, I literally, all I could eat was fruits a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't been this hangover since the age of 21, which has been a while. So yes, that was something. But it was a great party. It was totally worth it. And we danced a lot. And I enjoyed it really, really much. So
That's nice.
yeah, indeed. I just needed like a whole day of recovery and 2 flights to sleep through.
Yeah, I don't think that one day was enough, actually. I think it took 2 days in total.
Yeah, that's true, because when I returned, then obviously it's yeah. But yeah, the now playing function drops up the latest song that we played as a request, and now playing, I'm gonna answer you. Per motion.
Go Hanks is testing his functions.
Ah, okay.
He can't see the background music.
Okay.
I think he's testing the bot.
Okay, well, he will let us know if this is not the case. And meanwhile...
Yeah, this is a bit of a pity in Go Hanks' situation here. Anytime he kind of triggers something and actually wants to do something, like request a song, it's like, oh no, that's just a test, just delete.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Sorry, Go Hanks, we won't play any requests for you. You know you're only testing. No. Anyway, FS requested X Out. A lovely tune from the past that I still love, absolutely. X Out by Mika. Yes, still love this song. It's an awesome song. What? What is so funny? The home automation stuff. Where?
No, I made a thing
What thing?
on video, but you were looking that way. You didn't see.
Yeah,
fine.
of course I was.
It's fine.
So sorry. Well, since you and Gohangs are into home automation, you really can figure that out. Actually, it's just about the proper amount of waffle. The waffle.
Yeah, I guess
Liquid thingy.
Yeah, I guess what is lacking is the pourer robot, and then something to open and close the thing with. I'm sure there's a smart waffle iron out there, so yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, and Pete just entering with the proper line. It's all good until your host turns against you.
Yeah,
I agree.
I programmed it to at least listen to me. That has always worked, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, especially when boss's phone is also listening to you.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
because machines listen to me.
Oh, they do.
They
That's
obey me.
Aha.
Well, not obey. They're just nice to me.
But it happened several times when I told you, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And I knew why, but you were still like, no, but we need to try. Can I try? No, it's not gonna work. I know that I tried already.
Yeah, and then it just works when I get there.
No, it didn't. It really didn't.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you give it enough time and attention and love, it will eventually.
Well, yeah, attention
Yeah.
and love,
Yes.
that's what is hard to give when you are impatient, but I definitely second that.
Yeah. Also, good evening, JLD and Pete.
Yes, and
That sounded almost like a co-op.
I will think of that. Definitely, that sounds great.
Well, I think they need to think of that.
Yeah, I would think of that if I would be them. And besides, dobry wieczór, Zbigniew Szczepański from
Yes,
YouTube. Yes.
I will call you Steve.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering about this. I don't think I knew anyone with this name, Zbigniew. So, how do your friends call you? Like, can you let me know that? Because I'm really curious
How
about
did you
that.
pronounce his name?
Zbigniew.
Zbigniew.
Yes, it's Zbigniew.
Zbigniew.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good question, isn't it?
No.
So,
You're
what?
not Steve. You're Spike.
Spike.
Yes.
But we have
Spike S.
Spike
That's
S.
him,
Okay.
yes. Because there might come another, I don't know, Polish or Hungarian person and just go, Steve, Spike, and then you just add another letter. It's perfect.
Zbishek. Oh, that's cute.
Zbishek?
No, Zbishek. That's the
Zbishek.
kind of friendly form of Zbigniew. Okay, thanks, Gohanks. That's good to know. That's cute. I mean, it's always so cute when they kind of make a tiny version of anything. Horse, I mean.
Pete says, didn't you watch 2001 A Space Odyssey? I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
Yeah, we have.
Well,
and yes, I remember
Of course
that.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm not building a fucking neural net here. It's just
You never know.
smart machines
You
that
never
do
know.
what I tell them to do, god damn it. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Imagine when you get the AI into the equation, then that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, actually, that's gonna be fun. Because then you can actually take all these large language models like ChatGPT and whatnot. So you can actually plug in the stuff you want it to know and build the model accordingly. And let's say we feed it every single thing we have ever talked about on this show. It would be the stupidest fucking bot ever, but it would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It would understand if I went around the house, like went into a room and said, Aziz, light! And we would get a light in that room.
I'm just imagining these like further, you know, like I set up a goal. Okay, not gonna eat sweets after 8 p.m. every day. And then, of course, smart locker, not gonna give you sweets after 8 p.m. Doesn't matter what mood you are at, because you set a goal and you need to stick to it. That's it. That's how I imagine the smart lockers and home things and stuff. So it still can happen. Well,
Yeah.
okay. You need to set your mind to whatever you want there. And go, Hanks, just to refer back, the cute version would be of Zbigniew is Zbishu. Oh my
Oh.
God, this is so cute.
It actually sounds a little bit tiny.
Yes, I know, right? They can
Tiny
do
and
that.
cute. As Bink says, didn't you used to run SWEHAL on FNet? No, well, actually, no, not on FNet. Well, actually, back then it might have been still FNet, the whole thing, but it kind of remained on the IRCnet side of things. SWEHAL was a bot I programmed that learned from the input. So whenever people wrote on a channel, it logged everything and tried to learn which words go together with which words. So when you addressed the bot, it would try to figure out which word was the most commonly used kind of keyword that was important and build a new sentence out of it. It's not like ChatGPT by any means, but yeah. So that was fun. I built that in late 90s or something, mid 90s. Yeah, mid 90s it was, I think. And then I made a female representative for that called SheHal. So I put them in a channel and I trained their language models on 2 different channels. And then I put those 2 bots into one channel and started them off talking to each other.
Wow.
So that was fun.
Wow.
It derailed really quick.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Also, Pete added that it would be funny though, we would get lots of Ziona's butt dialogue worked into everything.
Yeah.
But I don't understand what is your problem with my butts. But
we have no problem with your butts or your butt.
I refer to my normal but this is not what I refer to. Anyway, shall we play some music?
We shall.
Okie dokie. So, what's the next request? The next request is...
I haven't actually checked even. What
You
is
don't
on
need
there.
to, because it's on my end, right? So,
Your butt.
the request, I mean... I still didn't think of anything. So, Berka wants to hear Rafael Dill.
What? In the butt.
No, preferably into the ear, rather.
Oh.
Rafael Dill, The Great Giant Sister, Subtune 2, Remix 64 version 2.
Prepare to relive your past. your past.
All of them? Lovely track.
Lovely track
Raphael
indeed.
Dill. Great Joanna Sisters Subtune 2 Remixing the for Volume 2.
Yay!
I think I have it right there in the middle of that pile.
Yeah, no one will see that right now.
No.
But yes.
I thought I would kind of see the side of it looking down there, but no, I don't. I see a lot of fun stuff though. Let's see this one, for instance. Danko's little production
Oh.
from 90-something, 97 or whatever it was.
Oh my, and he's not even on the photo.
No, but he's produced, recorded, and mastered all of these.
Wow, that's something. That's really something.
Yeah, old shit. I have weird stuff in my shelf.
You do? I would never guess.
Oh, you never thought.
Nope, I never would
Nope.
have guessed. Nope. I have a bit of wine nose. No, I always have red nose. It's not because of the wine.
That's because she's a reindeer, and her real name is Rudolph.
Well, that didn't sound like what I wanted to say, but
That's why I always get so nice presents for Christmas, because she tells Santa every year
well,
that I've been a naughty boy in a good way.
then how about me? I got a pretty nice present last time.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
No. I just called him up and said, "Oi, dude,
Oh,
hey, would you mind?" Kind of, yeah.
yeah. I need to onboard myself to it.
You certainly do.
Yeah.
It's been sitting there doing fuck all. It's now February.
I know, right? But it's such a cumbersome thing to migrate everything from
It is, especially this one you've had since what, 2015 was it?
14.
2014?
It's an
So, yeah.
8-year-old computer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 9 this year, okay?
Yeah. Are you waiting for it to turn 10 before you migrate?
No.
Now you're out.
No, but it's like part of my software won't even run on the new one, and
Well, but it can actually run through Rosetta,
yeah,
but
no, but nah,
you still need to try. You haven't even tried.
I know.
So you don't even know.
I just know when I sit down next to it, I'm not gonna do anything else the whole day, and the next day neither. So,
Why? So you're just going to sit next to it and look at it?
well, it's very beautiful, but still probably a bit more than looking at it, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, what we have on our plate here?
I don't know.
We have Oggy SK. Oggy from SK, right? And
SK.
I was wondering first, definitely referring to press play on tape there. So he requested the Magic Writer one, popping over here.
That means that camera.
Yes. Yeah. It's always so confusing because I almost never talk to that camera.
Like we all always only have that camera in the middle. But since the show I did with Boz, I rigged these other two cameras, and we discovered we need small red lights on them.
Right, and we didn't have this camera before.
No, I set them
just
up for the
realized
Boz
it.
radio show.
Okay, it's been a while. Okay, well, better later than never, right?
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
that's cool.
back to the normal one.
Let's play this one for Oggy.
It's popping over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. popping over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is popping over here now. CT is popping over here now. Dirty water is popping over here now. Get up, and I'll share now. I never roll with a gang that kick or hold his own. Round here, any king is getting overthrown. Don't care when you talking, better watch your tone. Cause the boy will brush your lip and he'll split your dome. Beef with my spaced out boys and we gon' get it on. The kid's sick with it, red and black fitted on. Don't wanna hear the truth and listen to a different song. The boy arrogant and stubborn, won't admit when wrong. Take it to the top from an itty bitty city buzz. And when we get there, we gon' do it how the ditty does. Turning 20s to 50s and 50 to 100s. To come back and tell these youngsters we already done it. CC, spaced out boy, what you gon' do? We get the club poppin', then we clear it out. Better come with some people you don't care about. Dirty laundry over here, I'ma air it out. CC is poppin' over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is poppin' over here now. Get up and out your chair now. CC is poppin' over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is poppin' over here now. Get up and out your chair now. It's poppin' over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Get up and out your chair now.
Spaced out popping over here. I'm a lyrical beast, got monsters over here. Haters everywhere saying they hot, but no one cares. I'ma reach for the top, won't stop, we're going there. My name is White Cheddar, a known mic wrecker. Everybody say they're the best, but I'm better. I'm a go-getter, man, I'm no quitter. You can never be on my level, my flow's sicker with the rhymes that I write. I set fire to mics, I got that real skill. Everybody trying to fight, every line I recite. Yo, my mind isn't right. When people hear me, they can't believe I'm whiter than rice. So what?
That's it, man. Game over, man.
It ain't over till I say it's over. I know it ain't fair, but that's the way it goes. From the 203 to the 860, bruh. CT space that we taking over. Yeah.
Over here now, get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is popping over here now. Get up and out your chair now. CT is popping over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is popping over here now. Get up and out your chair now.
It's your boy M. and guess what? I'm here now. We need to have a sit down, pull out your chair now. On top of the mountain where I can stare down. CT taking over right here, right now. You see, I represent the 203. Think McLean won't shoot? Come on, you know me. I'm sick, like I belong in a hospital. All the bullshit, man, you really need to stop it, bro. Before I have to spray the lock it show, hit you in your chest, it was straight to part your soul. Yeah, and it's improbable. You trying to kill the team, but it's impossible. Cause we gon' rock the show, you know, rock it low. Yeah, rock the boat like Aaliyah. I see ya, I meet ya, I beat ya. The game is in the book, then you're looking at the keeper.
CT is popping over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is popping over here now. Get up and out your chair now. CT is popping over here now. Get loose and let your hair down. Dirty water is popping over here now. Get up and out your chair now.
We have a cat in the studio.
Yes. At my feet, obviously.
Oh, of course, because you have sandals and stuff.
Yeah, that's why. It's nothing else but the sandals.
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well.
Now you can play my request if you want.
Yes, this was Iceman and the Magic Writer 1. And I was actually mixing up, completely mixing those up. PPOT is press play on tape, of course, but this one is POPP. So there was two P's there, but I thought that it was referring to press play on tape. It didn't, so
No, it did not.
Iceman.
Yeah, Iceman kind of was very active for a short period of time, and he even did a remix of one of my SIDs at some point
My God.
called Echo.
Echo.
But in his song, he called it Echo, Echo.
Echo.
Yes,
Okay.
he's German.
Right. That explains it. Yeah. Definitely. And you had a request.
I did. It's a track I haven't heard other than when I test the sound system in the studio when I shift things around because it's good on the high ends and the low ends and whatnot, and try to crank or tune the subwoofer. It's a really good track for that.
But that's not entirely true that you only heard it then, because
No, mostly I heard it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was incorporated in some of the sets as well that I
Yes,
did
but that's
last
only
year.
a short bit of it.
Because, well, every song has a short bit
Yes,
in the
my
sets.
point.
That's the point.
That's
yes.
my point, is that
Okay.
it wasn't the whole track. But anyway, I saw that dude himself actually popped by YouTube.
The dude himself.
For a brief moment. So reminded me that I haven't heard this song in yonks, essentially, the whole thing. Because at the same time as you do testing in the studio, you kind of do sections as well. Kind of like you do for mixes. You do the sections that are relevant, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wanted to hear this song, which is Da Funk with Forever Alien 2 AM mix. I need to change my pants.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's an awesome song.
It is.
It might happen that I need to as well.
Just look out with a chair and whatnot. Don't leave snail trails on it.
Anyway, yeah, awesome classic. Really love it. That's actually one rare cases that we both absolutely love, which happens very rarely.
It does indeed.
Wow. Okay. At least this is a common ground between us. If
It's
not
like,
anything else.
Yeah, it's not like it's like this, that there's one kind of point in the crosshair where we like things. It's more like this, and then we have a bit of overlap, and then yeah, there's quite a few bits of yours that I like and quite a bit of mine that you like.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's more of a overlap there, and then there's this weird kind of fading out of like over here of her things. Is like, huh? Really?
How did we get there? Why would we get to power metal or Eurobeat? Really? Who listens to those things?
Why?
Because they are great and they energize you. You just need to get the hang of it. Okay,
no.
well, that won't happen in this life, but yes, anyway, I understand. It's okay, it's a personal preference thing.
Right. So I just had to. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, Pete. I should have used a Venn diagram. It's hard to do with fingers, though. So 2 lines is easy, and showing that instead of doing that, you have more overlap if you have a longer kind of or flatter thing. I don't know. How do you do a Venn diagram with your hands? I don't know. I do have circular things. I could use this and a roll of tape that is over there and a lens. I guess that could be done, but it's hard to hold 3 things in your hand at the same time. So, yeah. There we go.
Venn diagram, Lord Evil reactor to this. Which series is this? Where the picture is from? You need to know because you know all the series.
Yeah, I think no, it's not him. I don't know the series actually. What's his name? Drew with D-R-E-U. Drew Carey? Drew Carey? No, not Drew Carey. Jesus. I can't remember. But it's not him anyway. So that was my first guess. I'm not too much into these sitcom type of things. There's very few I like Big Bang Theory is one of the few. Seinfeld-ish. It's not really a sitcom, really. It's a show about nothing. So, yeah.
Someone is calling her favorite string.
She brought her string. She has new favorite play toy. Also I fixed your camera.
That's fantastic.
You're not fizzy anymore.
No.
Very nice.
Good job.
Yeah, awesome. Right. Mine is still awesome.
Yeah, awesome, just awesome. So Poco,
yes.
Poco has a new best friend, and it's a string. It's a little string, and if she gets it close enough, I can show you her best friend.
The string is like if you buy jewelry, it's like a small box. So the string is like this long-ish. So that's the length of the string, and it's
it's white.
Yeah, and she carries it around in her mouth and tries to meow at the same time.
And she talks to it as well. Like anytime she talks loudly, we know that the string is around. So she talks to the string.
Yeah, just like she talked to the kittens when she was carrying them around.
Aww.
So she's kind of carrying this string around as if it's her baby.
Oh my God.
And tries to give it to us and present it to her. Here, pet my baby. Or something, I don't know.
Something
every
is going
time we
on.
go to bed, she leaves it outside the door. Do not come in here. This is my spot. You fuck off.
Did she leave it here now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I don't think she left. She's still down there somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Anyway.
Oh, Shargo has a good suggestion here. He says it's a dangerous snake that she killed and offers like an offer, like food gift.
That makes sense. However,
does.
it really doesn't make sense why she keeps talking to it.
Well, continuously and days on end. It's been weeks now.
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's a snake, then it's been dead for a long time. She's beating a literal dead horse. Well, literal dead snake in this case, I guess.
Right. Where are you now?
Yes, that is what cats do. Puko is not like other cats, though.
No, not quite. No.
Because this is literally what she did with Zelda is when she was little. She carried her around, took her by the neck and carried her around and presented her to me. And she was trying to tell me that she's coming out. So exactly the same thing.
Here now, but yeah, she must be around. Anyway, a new track, a new request that just got released a few days ago, and Lord Evil we need to thank for this beautiful request, which is Hazel and Dulcedo Cogitationis, right? Is this how it's
Sounds about
supposed to yeah. So
you had it on there. You could.
Yeah, I will. I will. Yeah.
You could plug the cable in.
That is the thing. That's enough. Good enough, I think.
Good enough.
I don't need to pronounce it after this.
No.
Pro. And yes, it's Hazel. So Hazel released a new song, and the title of it is Bring Back the Wizard as well. So here it comes.
first the first.
First things
Not the
first.
second.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
you start at the top.
Yes, first things first. That's how we should start. And then the second and the third. That makes
And the
so
third.
much sense. Yeah.
So,
What? What? It doesn't it?
well, right, yeah. You won the Olympics. You came in first place. Congratulations. You came in second. You are awesome. You came in third.
But why?
Only in the Olympics.
Oh God. Yeah. Sphinx got Spy vs. Spy vibes at the start of this tune that went away pretty fast. Yes, I agree. It's definitely not Spy vs. Spy. Also, Hazel has returned after 7 years.
Give him a break. This is the warm-up track. Come on, people.
Yeah, and this
That
is
was
the
a-
second. No, the warm-up track was mid-January. That was the...
Oh,
the
second. I haven't heard that one either. Damn it.
Oh.
I need to really be more on my toes on the jury
It's-
duty.
Comic Bakery Party Edition.
Yeah, but then again, Qued is sometimes really fucking fast. Hazel, just come on through, because he needs no introduction, because you just know anything he releases is just great. So you don't need a jury to decide if it's gonna go out or not. So many times I see an email come in for like a jury duty thingy, go and vote on this one, blah blah. And when you go there, it's already published. Because Qued is on his toes. But yeah, that also means that sometimes I miss tracks. Well, I don't miss them per se, because I do kind of refill the catalogue, as it were, but I do not hear them very early on, as in when they are released, because there's a new email, there's new tracks to listen to, and I don't go to RKO to kind of catch up, as it were, very often. Maybe I should incorporate that into my schedule somehow.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
But yes, his returning track was Comic Bakery Party Edition mid-January, released on the 16th. So worth to check that out as well. And yeah, some people are just doing comebacks on RKO, just like SoundLogic does, because he kept posting things on YouTube, but didn't really release songs on RKO for a while, and now he's back as well. So really worth to look around there. And it just made me realize that Hazel released before these new ones his last song like March 2016, and I think 2016 was the year where we have met first with you, but that was later.
So you and Hazel met me?
No, when me and you have met.
Oh, you and I met. Oh,
Yes.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay. Yes.
Very welcome. Finally.
And, yes, Pete. He says, "Jury, what? Is this why my other 12 remixes never got released?" Yeah. Sorry.
They
There needs
just
to be some
hated
quality
them.
control. You mean? You know. It's I can't just let anything through. You know.
Yeah. Especially not Peter.
Yeah, and being a juror is very hard work. You need to plow through so much. To be honest, feces of a certain kind of animal. So, yeah, there's room for improvement.
And now no one understood whatever you said.
I was commenting on the Pete comment. Just because you didn't understand doesn't mean nobody else understood.
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying this is where I am right now. Sphinx. I was into synth before meeting Slaygon. Yeah, he was not the one introducing the synth to me. Definitely not. It
Nope.
was like, yeah.
2001.
No,
I believe
the 98.
you got a CD.
Yes, no, that was 2003. 98,
Oh.
I went to my first demo scene party that got me stuck there. So,
So good thing I rescued her from that.
that came way later because, it's been 2003, New Year's Eve. So basically it was New Year's Eve of 2002, blah, blah, blah. And I got several CDs full of Commodore 64 remixes because I put my hands on them from a friend and I was like blown away. And then they copied them to some CDs for me. And after that, of course, I looked them up and I figured out there is RKO, and I also figured out that this is Slay Radio. Why is it called Slay Radio? Like, I was literally thinking about it.
Stupid.
I don't understand. Why is it not called C64 Remix Radio? That would make so much more sense. This is what I thought, actually.
Yeah, that is where it started. c64.org/radio.
Exactly. And then well, it went downhill.
No, but the story behind Slay Radio is actually Fnord suggesting it at some point. Fuck it. I think it was out of spite, in a sort of sense, that, well, if you're going to make all the decisions, then maybe you should just call it, I don't know, fuck it, Slay Radio. I thought, good idea.
And then all of a sudden, we got Slay Radio and Boss Radio for some reason, right? But anyway, yes, it was like, I was wondering about this, but I did not care too much. So, yeah, I had my first login from 2005, I think, because I was asking him later on to, can you reset my password? Because it doesn't really work. And then, yeah, he did. But anyway, yes, that's been. And then I still didn't really join like the remix scene for a while. I'm not actively, at least, because I did my first remix in 2008, and then I released it 4 years later because, a friend of mine said that maybe I would be careful with releasing things there because people are very picky. And then, I was like, yeah, maybe later, maybe I will still redo it at some point. I never redid it, but yeah, then it got released, and then, later on, I somehow got interested in a Slay Radio gathering event that I couldn't attend, and then he was like, "Who is that?" It's like, why would a random someone interested in that I never heard of, something like that?
It's like from Hungary. It's like, how the fuck did that happen?
Well, apparently it wasn't a rando that much, so we started to talk, and then, well, this is how we met later, because he was introducing me to the X Party as well. I knew my friends used to visit X Party, but then I joined them the next time. It happened in 2016, so this is how we met first in the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
And then Swings added that he met you right before you started Slay Radio.
Who did?
Sphinx.
Oh, Sphinx. Yeah. That was when I was together with the Erika version 1 or something.
I'm 2.0 now.
2.0, yeah. LCP, Little Computer People in Linköping. Yeah, because the first Erika lived in Linköping. So LCP was perfect. Kastrullis, yes, because she used to wear pots or headwear.
I told you, I like this girl. I really do.
You would really like her if you met her as well, and she would like you. Anyway, there's a nice picture of me from LCP. I think even could be from that year, with the flower behind my ear and in the sunset and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I had
Hi, Lala.
shaved head. Oh, good evening, Lala. Moby Games did a game called Amiga called Slaygon on the Amiga in 1988. Yeah, I've been called Slaygon since 88-ish. Also, the creator of that game actually emailed me back in 94 or something. Asked, how did you come up with that name?
And how did you?
Because back then we were still exploring when I kind of figured out the name in the late 80s. We were still playing games and trying to figure out how to do things. So Dragon Slayer, just reverse them. But also with flying games, I was really good with those, and I slayed.
Aha, okay. That explains everything.
Yes.
So, Slay Dragon.
Dragon
Almost.
Slayer.
Okay.
Colmar
Yeah.
says 2003 is so long ago.
Long ago, indeed. 20 years. Oh
It's
my
only
god.
20 years. It's like yesterday.
In 2003, I was at the first year of university. Literally.
That's not my fault, is it?
No,
Is
it's just so we had to think about that. I wasn't even working yet. Jesus Christ. No, let's just play something instead. That's so
Yeah,
bad to think of. You lined up something
I
for
did.
Max Levine. Yes.
I did.
Metal Warrior. A song.
Metal Warrior, a song.
Assault. I said.
Here's,
Okay.
yeah, here's
Are
Metal
you
Warrior,
ready, Max
Warrior
Levine?
for assault.
Okay.
Kerrang! Foodly-dum. No Foodly-dum? No.
No, for Lidum, but yeah, a little bit of Krang at least.
Yeah,
so
a
that's
little bit
something
of
for you.
Kerrang!
Wow, I did not know this. That's interesting. Come on.
Wow,
So
you're old, but you look really fucking good.
I know how to do that. So
Apparently so.
I guess it's the polygamy part. Anyway, Lala is finding a Wikipedia article. Your Nick's origin story seems very interesting, Ziona. Care to confirm this?
Where did the polygamy part come in?
They were referring a polygamy practicing Christian sect in Mizoram, India. That's what Ziona was.
Yeah,
well,
that was not in the wiki page though. So that reference is from somewhere
it is there. It is exactly there. A polygamy practicing Christian sect in Mizoram, India.
There it is.
Well, no, actually it didn't come from this, but it would sound interesting if it
She's very
would.
Christian.
Christian polygamic sect? No, yeah, so...
Christian polygamy sex?
No, it would sound interesting if that would be the case, but this is not the case. The case is that I love Matrix, and there was the city of Zion, and I wanted to make a female name out of that. That was the origin of Ziona. So,
Yeah.
yes,
The Lady of Zion.
yes. The guardian of Zion.
But when it comes to sects, there's always an underlying kind of a thing about a strong leader and sex things, weird sex things.
Is there always?
Oh yeah, in every
Okay.
cult and sect.
In every
Always.
cult and sect, there is sex. Okay, I guess.
But a strong kind of leaning towards things like that are either forbidden, like you shall not think of sex or whatever unless it has to do with the leader.
Yeah,
sort of
that's
thing.
fine. That's different than anyone else, obviously.
And Pete says, "Is this a cry for help, Slaygon?" I need no help with sex.
How are you doing?
I don't know. How am I doing?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
I don't know, but Puko is right here and looks up at me like,
Oh, you were talking to her, not me. Okay, got it.
it's just the latest minute when I... yeah, and the origin of Zion in the Matrix is probably the following Wikipedia article.
Zion.
Zion is a place name in the Bible. Hebrew Bible used as a synonym for Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Sorry, never pronounced this in English. Sorry, as well as for the land of Israel as a whole. Yeah, it's also interesting, and I think I know this one. But definitely, it was the Matrix. So.
Yeah, but the origin of the story in Matrix is what he's saying. Comes from this.
Yes.
Like with all good human stories, they have an origin story in something that people tend to gravitate towards. And yeah, the trick is to find new things to gravitate toward, like stupid remixes on the air kind of thing. Why would anyone do this instead of just going to RKO and press play, for instance? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
There are always new things to explore, new ways of expressing a desire to do something new, or I don't know, find something new in something already existing, which is essentially what movies do. Like I told you yesterday, we were watching this movie called Babylon, about the heydays of Hollywood I think it was. No,
Yes.
it was some other movie we were watching, I think. But we watched that one as well. Great movie. But there's always this underlying kind of thread of putting people in situations where you essentially are interested in seeing how they react to certain pressures from the outside. It could be Star Trek, it could be Hollywood, it could be anything really. But that's essentially what it comes down to, is trying to figure out what you, or they in this case, the characters they portray would react like in a certain situation, so that you don't have to.
Yeah. And he's getting philosophical. Let's carry
I
on.
told you this yesterday.
I know.
Literally yesterday.
I know, but now you are getting really chatty. That means that you at least had 3 glasses there, I think.
No, it's just one.
Yeah, at the same time, it's just one.
How drunk are you, seeing 3 glasses already?
While I am having my first glass, probably he's having his third. I know him. That's probably the level now. Am I
I think
right?
you might be right.
We only lived together for almost 6 years, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. So yeah,
What was it? October 2017?
17. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So it's gonna be 6 years this year, and yeah, I know your levels a little
Yeah,
bit.
I know yours too. That's why I keep switching your gain around, depending on where
Right.
you put your microphone. I know your levels.
Right. Okay, so the next request, well, I really need to consider this. I mean, we are getting at the point where it's gonna get to the gung level, because it always gets requested, this time by trust issues, because that's the listener's name there. And it's Figzoid and Trust. And I have a feeling that we need to play this song at almost every show lately. So there might be someone who is always requesting for this song, or there might be always someone else, but this song is always getting played. So this is the new Gung Gung. Actually, Gung Gung.
Gung
Yes.
gung gung.
懐かしき遥かな記憶誰もが憧れる
Yeah, I always listen through this song again and I realize why it's kept requesting. They keep requesting it all the time. It's a really good song. So, understandably so. Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
It's a very, very nice one.
Yes, and
Fixoid good.
so far I did not notice which clothes of mine boss has tried, but I'm gonna go through that. Just yet, yes. Might have been a big mistake leaving those guys here. But well, he will come by at the end of the month because on the 26th of February there is the Remixer of the Year Awards 2022 show, and don't you forget we will start a bit earlier because it's a Sunday and we want all the working people sane and healthy the next day, so obviously it's better to start at 6 p.m. than the usual 8 p.m. That's why we will start at 6. So 26th of February, Sunday. Don't forget about it.
Do not. There's Puko and fucks off.
No, she is here at my feet again. So, and yes, definitely.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. I think
So many.
some strangers were here.
I wonder who. Oh my, we might have been. And yes, Saffron, right now it's your request's turn. So he just wanted to go to sleep and I said, no, you shouldn't, because we lined up.
Not quite yet.
Yes, we lined up the next request for you. And Puko is apparently just as fat as his cat, so now we know. And we know they are not fat, they are fluffy. So
They are very, very fluffy.
they are fluffy.
shave it and see how fat it is. There's a pussy and she fucks off. Slaygon classic. Oh, sorry, I should have done that. How was it? There's a pussy and she fucks off. Slaygon classic.
Okay. So, will you press play on tape for me,
I shall
please?
press play right now. It's bro, I'm straight up having a good time.
Really good track. Thank you, Saffron, for requesting this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Slaygon is playing around.
A little bit. Because why not?
Ever so slightly. You're enjoying that you have an own camera to talk to right now.
Well,
do you?
do too.
Well, I do as well, but it's so unusual. I need to get used to this. So, yeah. Hi.
Hi. Oh, oh, ooh, ooh, I'm in the.
I'm in the TV. I'm in the TV. Mom, Dad.
In the TV. Let me out.
Yeah. Quite unusual.
Nope, not that one. There we go. Right.
Yep. Excellent, Slaygon. Excellent. What was excellent?
I don't know. Doing an attempt at the GIF animation that Sphinx says we need this in the Slay cam. I was trying to do that.
Right.
But in a different way. I don't have the costume for it or anything, so nah.
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 Okay.
Nah.
Right. No offense, Slaygon, but I like the picture of the ziona cam much better, says Lala.
Really? This
Oh
It
my,
better?
I don't know what.
is better than.
Okay, I haven't seen you posing like this, I think, ever.
Really?
Yeah,
I
not
don't get you
really,
people.
no.
I don't get you people. Yeah. What else do I need to do?
I'm losing focus. It might be because I'm sitting at the boss's place.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Is it like
could be.
everything gets so blurry at boss's place? Losing
you-
focus.
Or you get so blurry just by the proximity to wherever Boz sat.
Who knows?
I don't know.
You never know.
I do not know. I have no answer to you.
No, me neither. Oh my.
Ah. Right.
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 Right. Now we agree on something. Right.
Left. Oh.
Oh my. But there's a very good request in the request list.
Really?
Actually,
I
this
still haven't
was-
checked the request list.
You don't need to. It's me who is checking it.
Yeah, I know it is you, but I could kind of suggest something.
You already
I could
did.
tag things and kind of do things with
Yeah, but you don't need
things
to because
and-
you do the video shit. That just, yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Ace.
Ace, isn't that a poser if there ever was one?
Yeah, it is. Oh, everyone is in love with you now. No.
Oh, and by the way, you people that are listening to this afterwards on various podcasts and whatnot, so sorry, very much visual information. But if you want to join these or just join afterwards and scroll through shit, you can do that by going to slay.radio/discord. That's where people post stupid things.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so the request that is in the list is made by FS, and this was one of the first remixes I fell in love with. In 2003, I was like so in love with this remix already. Like it just needed, like, yeah, I just got familiar with this and like, oh my god, that's so cool. And I didn't even know the Sid back then. Imagine that. So it's Slaygon and Last Ninja Free.
Slaygon is
Kyuso
always
mix.
good.
I know.
We need to talk to Slaygon. He needs to come back.
Yeah, I wonder where he is. Like, when did he disappear? A while ago, right?
Yeah, it's been like 2005-ish, I think.
His
would have been
latest, no, his latest release is from 2012. But still, that's been
okay.
10 years.
So, yeah,
11.
Still fairly recent.
Well, fairly recent, yeah. So, yeah, this is it. The remix.
The remix, which also no, it's not also.
It's not also.
No, it doesn't also have the longest fade out ever because that's
No,
not
that's not the
certain.
one.
No, it's not, and it's fine.
Yes.
Yes, it's all good. I have a finger on the butt. It's fine. It's good. It's good. She wants to hear the glasses clink clink.
Nope. Don't.
This actually reminds me that you're more on the PC side of things usually, or used to be at least.
Yeah.
Certain did a few kind of PC tracks, right? Like XMs and that sort of thing.
He did?
I think he did.
I'm gonna check Mod Archive. Maybe there is something there.
But it doesn't matter if he did or not. What matters is that I thought he did, which brings me to the actual question. There's this remixer that inspired me a lot called Elwood, who actually did. But I thought Cerdan actually did as well. That's a lot of actually in there.
Yes, actually.
But where was I going? Right. The inspiration and whatnot. Elwood, one of the early tracks that I really got hooked on was Elwood's Driller. So I just needed to do my own version of that because I love the Sid, and he showed me how to actually make a remix. The leap from Sid to remix, it seemed like it's tiny because it's so close to the original. But then when I started, okay, it's not fucking tiny. It's just really fucking good. Oh shit, I'm fucked. But I just had to go through with it because it's so... His remix of Driller is still, to this day, to me, the best Driller that has ever been made.
And did he release it on Arche? Or...
Yes.
Yes, he did, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay. Because I knew that he had something, but I wasn't sure about the Archeo part. Yeah. But anyway, Cerdan needs some more digging because I found some drags instead, apparently, and I don't know why. So, but yeah, definitely he is amazing as well. And Elwood, then I have several favorites there. So yes, I understand
really,
you.
Really good.
He is indeed. Oh, Saffron, is it too late for a request? Because I found a sick version in Adlib of one of his exams. Well, I think it's never too late for such kind of request. Let's check that out.
Well, yeah, if we can fit it in or whatever, sure. Place the request and we'll see where it goes, I would say.
Yeah, like send it to us and we will have a look or, well, listen maybe. And then let's see where we get from here. And meanwhile, we will play Berka's request. That was Johan Andersson and Visbol High Score featuring Rosa Hey Joe. And it really looks like Rózsa hajó, which means rose ship in Hungarian. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna probably say rose ship version. Yes, hajó is
just
ship.
wondering. I'm just wondering, since it's Johan Andersson, would this be like a Hispanic woman? Rosa Hajo or something like that?
I'm
I
not
don't
really
know.
sure, but
I don't know.
well, Johan is from Sweden, so I don't know if. But anyway, Johan Andersson.
Is from Sweden.
He is.
It's rolling.
So, Johan Andersson, Visbol High School. What?
No, that's so cute. So.
Why?
I don't know why.
Okay.
It's like when a cat says meow, they've always said meow. Why is it cute?
I don't know. I don't
Exactly.
feel as cute as a cat is. So, right.
You don't feel less cute as a cat.
I don't feel
I
as
totally
cute.
understand.
I don't feel as cute.
Right. Tie a bit. Oh, right. Sorry.
I mean, Lala never realized that Johan Andersson has a very feminine voice in the song, right?
Yeah. And no, it's not an elastic band. It's one of he tried to tune his guitar and he went boing and it just went, oh, what do I do with this? I can't afford throwing this away. So he tied it around his nuts and carried it around, I guess.
You guess.
Isn't that what people do?
I don't know. What kind of people? I guess
I
it
don't know.
depends.
I have no idea.
Have a nice rest, Kolmar.
Good
We
night,
are
Kolmar.
finishing very soon as well. So
He was Finnish and he's finishing. I think he wins the Finnish game.
never mind him.
Yeah. Never mind me.
He's at a better place now.
Right.
Anyway.
That was good.
Was it?
It was.
Anyway, there's something we lined up for Saffron. He also wanted to go to sleep, but we still keep him here.
Yeah, sorry.
Right?
Sorry, mate.
All our fault, actually, but...
Yeah.
Yes, it is you who lined it up, not me.
Yes. Absolutely. I just prepped it.
Oh, that's excellent. So, this one goes out to Saffron, and as he said, this is an ad-lib version of the previously mentioned Sirdan's track, I guess. It's, not entirely sure about that, but it relates to Sirdan for sure, because we talked about it.
Yeah,
right?
but it's Elwood.
Yeah. It's Elwood.
Yes, it's an ad-lib tracker to OPL3 thing. It's called Shooting Star.
Excellent.
And it's an Elwood cover. So I don't know what he's covering. So this should be interesting. It sounded good when we did a kind of a spot check on it. So yeah, should be fun.
Okay, let's check this one out.
Yeah, and also, Saffron, don't kill me for the crop.
And yes, it's the original XM is by Elwood, but it was it was a cover by Wheeler. So it's a cover made by Wheeler with Adlib Tracker 2.
I don't know. I actually didn't read the thing. Original classic tune from the Fast Tracker 2 glory days. It says the YouTube thingy. Of course, that means it's sample based. So I had to have a go at a pure FM interpretation using Adlib Tracker 2. Yeah. So Weiler or x86 Weiler.
Yeah, we don't know which, but Peter said parts of this sound like Starshine sonically. Yes,
it
a
does.
little bit. Yeah, and I like it. I love it, actually.
Of course you do.
Yes, I love it.
Because why not?
Yes, of course, I love it. So yeah, but this whole thing brings us to the last track of the evening.
It
right?
does indeed.
And the goodbyes and everything.
Yes, and it seems we are almost finishing on time, as opposed to starting on time. As in almost.
We will still,
as in almost.
We will still do a little bit of overtime because we started later today.
That's with the almost part.
Almost, but you are okay with that, right?
No.
You're not.
No, I will cut the stream in 1 minute 30 seconds.
You are absolutely a horrible person.
Yes, absolutely horrible.
Yes.
Yes. Everyone hates this and everything about it. Yeah.
Well, Sphinx, why do you want me to say hey do? I can say hey do.
And you also need to say good night and goodbye.
Yes, we need to auf Wiedersehen. Like
in Swedish.
Yes. What a good night.
Yes.
Like God Natt and Dobranoc. Oh, hang on a minute. There is the cam, right? So, God Natt, Gute Nacht, good night, Dobranoc, Jó éjszakát, everyone. And yes, we love you. Thank you so much for keeping up with us. And this is actually not the time to say goodbye just yet, and not by me, because both of us needs to say goodbye. So please, you participate in this as well.
Well, I can, but I can say good night, and I can say hyvää yötä, and I can say good night. So those are my languages.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are. And yes,
I'm sure I can say good night in a couple of more languages, but I never memorize those things until I need them.
You never memorize it until you didn't.
Yeah, very much Hungarian. You go left until you didn't go right.
Yes, it still is. Only Lala understands this. But
oh, he certainly does.
He definitely does. That's how it works. So, yes, thank you so much, everyone, for being here and chatting and requesting awesome songs. Always something to learn. And we will be definitely back next week. Don't forget to put the 26th of February into your calendar, which is a Sunday, and we will start at 6 p.m. instead of 8. So very important, we will start
CET.
earlier. Yes, CET, so 6 p.m. CET, just so everyone can go to sleep in time on a Sunday where the next day is work. So don't forget about that. And we are absolutely regular on Thursdays right now again, so you can count on us coming back next week.
Absolutely regular.
Absolutely regular, yes.
And next week we will have remix news. Mordy and Leah were professionals as usual and provided all the material for today, actually, but I just didn't have time to do the visuals and whatnot as per usual, so we will have to delay those for next week's show. And now Puko is back here to complain that fuck off, stop talking, you're done now. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us, and see you next time.
Yes, And you lined up a goodbye song.
I did. It doesn't say
Which
anything
is?
remotely a goodbye. It says, punch in your face until you go away. So here's
You're very
Dusty
gentle.
and Legend. Phase 2, Legend continues. It's a metal tribute featuring Vangelis.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Commodore 64, Commodore 64,
Commodore 64.
8-bit, no shit.
Slay Radio.